shit. Well, I definitely didn't want to give this YouTube live review this way, pointed this way, but I doing a review on the Breeze 4K drone. Had it already, and before when I had it, I didn't properly read the manuals. I didn't take the time to read everything like I should have, and this time I actually did. I checked out as many review videos as I could on it. I'm gonna be posting videos online for you to review to see it fly, see it move, maneuver, and move around. I had one crash with the new one that I just bought today. I will be posting a full video of unpacking, packaging, and just the flying and everything else. I'll get some time to do it. But I flew it into a oh, I didn't fly it. It actually flew into a wall by itself, and I'm going to explain some things about it real quick before I go. The drone is a sound drone, excellent drone. Little to no real noise. I don't have many complaints about the drone. The reason why it crashed, although not my fault, my fault. Um, where I'm near a hotel, and when you're walking near the doors, it's like you're walking under a roof. I don't know if you can see that under there. You see, you're walking under a roof, and then there's pillars. So those pillars are creating a funnel in the walk area of the hotel more so than it would outside of it. So it's hard for the drone to actually stabilize itself when um when the satellites are locked onto it, and when it's under stuff like flying it indoors, you have to turn the satellites off. So when you get close to a building, and the building is not open and it has like a shed or something over it, I would suggest that you definitely turn off the satellites. That way, it doesn't start to go out of whack, and it doesn't start to lose control, because it will literally pull the drone to the wall if it is still engaged when you're inside or near a building that has like a inside environment. Um, so just be mindful of that. Some other things about it: sound drone, great drone, but cons is when you are in when you are using the and it hit the thing pretty hard. As you can see, it hit the wall pretty hard. So a few of them are cracked. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some hot glue gun, and I'm gonna hot glue everything back together, and then wherever something was cracked, I'll hot glue that again. It's good to keep these clips that clip on, because eventually if you want to make your own or reinforce these, you can still reinforce these. I tried to find some online, but the only thing I'm seeing for sale are the propellers. I could probably go out of Amazon and find it somewhere else, and I'll try to do that a little bit later. But as of right now, Amazon, the only thing I seen was extra blades, which I already ordered, and I suggest you order them too. Another mistake I made with the first Breeze 4K, when I changed the propellers, I didn't look at the arms on on the drone. Let me let me bring the drone over here. Let me bring the drone over here. All right, so real quick, let me show you that it's charging on the floor. That's the joystick. That's the battery charging right now. And this is all right, so yeah, pardon me, y'all. So again, this is the battery and remote charging right now. And this is the actual Breeze 4K. As you can see, I did nick it a little bit right here. Let me see if I can get this camera to focus. You see, yeah, you see the little nick right there? I did get a little nick on it. Uh, I shouldn't fly it with this the way it is, but greedy me, I'm still flying it with the little nick on it, and I've took it as far as 80 feet off ground, and it hasn't given me an issue whatsoever. I can't really say it has. The sound drone um, camera. Now, the only problem that I had with the drone is that when you're flying it and you're using the remote control, you can't adjust the camera without going into pilot mode and then accessing the camera from there. So that would be a great fix for them if they did add that. So, aside from what I just told you about flying it, close to an indoor building that has like a structure that could create that kind of issue. Um, and aside from not being able to, record, and I have been having issues recording using the remote control. I don't know if anyone else has had issues using the remote control, but the new 2008 version, I've seen a lot of them going before for 300 bucks and a little bit more, and they've come with two. They don't come with a remote, but they come with two batteries and the charger, and they'll come with this. Now, another sad thing is they don't give you an Allen key with this. They don't give you an Allen key with this, and they should. And as you can see under it, you see those are bees. So all of those bees belong to the B side of the drone. So when you're changing the blades, each side will have an A side and each side will have a B side, and you'll know because under the wings they will stipulate what side they belong on and what number they are, so you know which one in particular to actually replace. So that's kind of dope about this. The blades aren't expensive; they're like $8 online to get. If you're getting the real ones, they have some cheaper ones, but I don't recommend getting those. I recommend getting those right there. They come in this box, the extra blades, but again, it doesn't come with an Allen key, and you're definitely going to crash this if you're a first-time drone owner and first-time drone flyer. It's not. You're going to crash it. It does have headless mode, so that's pretty awesome. It does do headless mode. That's really, really dope about it. Um, Quick review, man. Dope ass drone. I can't wait to get inside venues and clubs and shoot close up on my DJ. Seeing him work, seeing the crowd, involved in it. The it doesn't require a lot of trimming, or it really self stabilizes itself. The blade, with the nick of damage that it hasn't increased the sound of the drone as much. So I'm gonna say that hands down, this drone for its money right now, Walmart has them for 150 bucks. So, and online they're selling for more. Even on Amazon, still to this point, I thought I bought the last one because it was the last one that was on the shelf. So I honestly thought that I was like totally fucked. I didn't think that I was gonna get a chance to actually get it for that cheap again. And no, I went back to uh, Walmart, and lo and behold, I came up with it. You know, they was there again. And I was just like really, really fortunate that it was there, actually there at that time. And when I broke the first one, I was really, 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 really let down about it. So kind of happy that I got to get in there and I got to find a drone, and I can't really wait to shoot with it. I got a lot of things I want to shoot, and some stuff from outside in and around here. I think I'm gonna post a video once I leave the hotel. I want to be in the hotel posting, the video, the shots, and I just want to do some editing, probably talk on it. So just, give me a few days to make sure that it's taken care of, or at least a week to have a video up of me flying it, so on and so forth. And it gives me an opportunity to learn a little bit more about the actual drone. Um, like I said, aside from the controller not accessing the camera when I wanted it to, I really don't have any arguments about the drone. Uh, Gives you about 10 minutes to, they say 11 minutes flight, but it gives you about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how fast you're going, how high you're going, and how hard the drone is actually working. So if it's windy outside and everything else, you're going to be looking for that 8-minute plug, and that's more than likely what you're going to be rocking with. I don't see you. I don't see you doing the whole 11 minutes if it's breezy outside. I don't really see that happening at all for you. You can well wish it if you want, but I definitely don't see it happening for you. 4K camera on it. It shoots good if it's still, but if you're moving fast or you move abruptly, it will definitely choke up the signal, and then you will see real bad quality to the point where you can actually not see what the drone is doing. So I suggest that you put the drone at 1080 or less. But at 1080 for me, I haven't had a problem or an issue. Um, if you have an iPhone 8 or 10, when you are syncing your controller, hold the Y button on the controller, hold the Y button on the controller, and then turn on the the power button, and then that will allow you to have access to your iOS software. So That's the dope thing about it. If you're flying a drone and you're using the phone and you're a popular person like myself, then you might want to put your phone on airplane mode so you're able to just access the full capabilities of the copter, and you don't have to worry about being interrupted by phone calls, some trivial. You could miss some important phone calls too. So, but the good thing is you'll only be away from your phone for anywhere between 8 to 10 minutes. So it's not that big of a deal. Um, I doubt you can change anything in that time anyway. So it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, this fucking drone is dope. Everything that you see online that you see competing against it are drones that are marked up hundreds of dollars more. Um, the the Maverick Pro, I think they're saying that's the best one. It's like 1,300. I'm gonna get my hands on that to check because I'm interested. Even though it's bigger when it folds out, it's a bigger drone when it folds out. It has the option of not hitting anything. So it stops itself from bumping into walls, pretty much everything. So that's definitely something that I want to have in my arsenal. But as far as first drones are concerned, or people who are average drone owners and you just want something small and compact, if you don't have the Maverick, um, I suggest you get this. There's some other small drones that are even more compact, and these fold in, but when you check and you see all the things that this offers, the come home, the follow me, the orbit around you, the journey mode, you'll see that those other ones aren't really going to have that. So it's worth it. And right now you can find extra batteries online for it. Some batteries priced at $60 and some are priced at 75. I ordered the two for 75 because the the milliampage was a lot higher on those than it was on the ones for $60. I believe the $60 ones, the milliamps were 1,300, and on the $75 one, milliamps were 1,700, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, just it's just outputting a lot more power when it needs to, when it's supposed to, and it's a newer battery for the uh, for the drone. I ordered some blades actually from Unique, but what I will do is I'm looking at a lot of third parties that I've been hearing that make things for the drone as far as like cases for the controller, so on and so forth. So I will be looking into finding new blades that allow it to go faster. They'll be more durable. Um, I will be looking for new motors that maybe I can get in here and switch the motors up. Probably put something better in here. Uh, make the drone a little more competitive. I don't have it on its fastest mode. And this drone you do have to register with the FAA. It's $5, not expensive at all. For those of you who don't want the Illuminati to have your name, you should just have a smaller drone. And you're an idiot because Illuminati already has your name, and if you're using a cell phone, then they already know where the fuck you at. So it really doesn't make a difference at this point. But hey, if you want to choke and be anonymous, my guy, that's on you. But you definitely got to register with the FAA. I keep the registered number on me, but it is recommended that you put it on your drone and engrave it on your drone, and that I will make sure that I do. Once for sure that I know that I'm going to keep the drone. You got 14 days, and you purchase it from Walmart to know if you want to keep it or not. And at this point, yes, I'm feeling like a yes, but you never know. I might fuck around, fly it, and forbid, cause more damage to it. And if that's the case, then I want to make sure that I'm able to just take it back and I'm not stuck with it. You know, or I'll just switch it over for another drone, and hopefully I can keep the extra blades that was in it. Maybe I'll do that anyway. Don't do that. That's not right. Don't do that. Don't you buy this from Walmart and unexpectedly take it back and forget to give them the extra blades. Don't you do that. All right. That's all I really got to say about it. It's an excellent drone. It's an excellent, excellent drone. It's worth its money. It's under 200 bucks right now. And for another 50 bucks, 60 bucks, added care and concern, you'll be able to get a few trinkets to help you uh, fly the drone. It's a dope ass drone. I have a great time flying it, and I hope that you guys get a chance to check in and see the videos that I'm gonna post to the drone. Right now, the battery is charged, but I'm gonna let my phone charge for a little bit. I'm gonna let the battery charge a little bit more too, then I'll take it off. And I let my phone charge a little bit. Yeah, and I'm gonna go outside and get some more footage of this drone flying. Yo, everybody, subscribe, troll if you want, or show some love, ask some questions. This is news, reviews, and boxing. Everything real, everything 100. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thanks.